Hey, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do this quick video only because I've been having a lot of dreams about the earth and some earth events that could take place very soon. I wanted to share that, but also one of the things my guides are always telling me is, we as humans on this ascension path, we are only one aspect of the ascension path. And yes, we are an important aspect for ascension, but the earth is ascending too. And all the energy that we put into the earth, and what I mean by that is everything is energy. And so energy doesn't die, it just changes form. So every time there's a violent act, every time there's a war, every time we're angry, every time, there's some sort of issue that takes place on the earth plane, that energy gets absorbed actually in the earth, and it has to be transmuted. And one of the ways that the earth transmutes her energy is by release. So volcanic release, earthquakes, that type of shift and that type of energy shift helps her to release that density. As you guys know, or some of you may know, last week there was a big volcanic eruption. It was an underwater volcanic eruption at the island of Tonga. And it caused, there were some tsunamis. They weren't major tsunamis, but I mean, even the west coast of the United States was affected a little bit. And why I'm bringing this up is because I've had dreams recently where there will be another big volcanic event, but it's going to be in a populated area. The problem though is that I don't know where it's going to be, and I'm not really getting guidance about it, but it was in the dream. It's a city. It's a city where people are, there's cars, there's, houses and all that stuff. So if you are in an area that is impacted by like earthquakes or volcanoes, just really pay attention to your own specific guidance and your sort of inner instincts. If you're getting any like strange feelings about your area, if you're feeling like you should move out of an area, or if you're feeling like you should move to an area, just really pay attention to that, because your soul is really connected, not just to you, but to the earth. And it'll help you to kind of safely navigate any potential, earth events or weather events that could impact you. And the other thing is, if you have pets, really pay attention the next couple weeks, especially to their behavior. If they're acting strange, if they're, their behavior is a little unusual, especially in the area that you live in. And just pay attention to that, because, animals are deeply connected to the earth, and they're more instinctual than us. So they can feel the energy shifts a lot of times before we can. And it's always good. What my guides always tell me is it's better to be forewarned, because when you're forewarned, you're forearmed. I don't know when or where this volcanic eruption is going to be, but when it erupts, it causes a lot of issues. And what you have to understand too is, like, as far as like earthquakes and volcanoes, like all the fault lines are connected. So, when you have a big eruption like what happened in Tonga, it's gonna sort of, that energy release sort of radiates out, and it can impact other volcanoes and other areas that are susceptible to earthquakes. And the thing about earthquakes is and volcanoes is like, when you trigger like a big volcanic eruption, again, because everything is energy and everything is connected, you end up having like tsunamis and stuff like that. So just really pay attention to your environment, your surroundings, and just listen to your instincts about what you're feeling, if you feel called to go to a certain place, if you feel called to like move away from a certain place, and everything sort of opens up for you to make that move, like definitely listen to that. I was getting a time period, but timing is weird because, you know, the universe doesn't have the same timing system that we as human have. We use the Gregorian timing system that's inaccurate, but between now and sort of like that first week in February, so just really pay attention. And again, I just send everybody lots of love. Oh, and here's the one other thing that I was guided to share. If you feel called to do this, spend some time outside if you can. I know there's a lot of areas where it is like snowing and it's really, the weather is not suitable for you to be outdoors for long periods of time. But if you can spend time outside in nature, really just send love to the earth, send love to the earth, send love to the trees, send love to the flowers and the grass, because the love and the positive energy that we put into the earth also helps to transmute it, so that transmute all the density, so that we don't have to go through these really bad and catastrophic weather events. Okay, so quick video. I know it's a little bit different than what I normally post, but because I keep having dreams about volcanic eruptions, and you know, we just had one about a week ago, and there's another one coming. I just wanted to come on and share real quick. So sending everybody lots of love, hoping everybody is doing well. Take care.